Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Breed Softball Diamond. I'm Mr. Donahue from Lynn Classical. Happy to present you some high school softball. Here we're facing off another GBL matchup as Lynn Classical has their first home opener, facing off against Everett today. Everett right now standing at a record of 2-0 in the conference, and Classical looking to make an impact here on their debut home opener. Happy to bring you high school softball. I'd like to say thank you to my crew out of Lynn Classical, and we're looking forward to a great game today.
I was talking to Joe Friday, right? And he was saying, because there's, oh, right. Forgot.
Starting off on the mound for Classical, wearing 2, Poison.
Pretty good. These are all last names. Hold on, I know some of these names. Weird. I know this is what normally Joe's starter is, I know, because we play Slumber. Weird. Starter's not even on the list of subs, so must have pitched.
All right, top of the first here. Up to bat first for Everett, wearing number 7, Emma Longmore. Foul tip. High ball, 1-1 count. The pitch, high and outside, 2-1 count. Longmore, the second base player for the Crimson Tide. The pitch, low and inside, 3-1 count. High ball, Longmore will take her base. Up to bat now, wearing 3, Amelia Babrock. Babrock, the center fielder. Foul tip. A little discouraged. She didn't get the full piece that she wanted. Poison will go back to the mound and wait for the call. The pitch. Ground ball to the pitching mound. Over to second base, and the attempt for a double play will fall short. One out here, top of the first. at the beautiful Breed softball field here in Lynn, Massachusetts, located on O'Callahan Way. If you're just joining us, we're here for some GBL softball. This is the Rams home opener as they take on the Everett Crimson Tide. Everett standing at a record of 2-0 in the league, and Classical looking to add a victory to their win column. High pop fly, fall out of bounds. Count is 0-1. The pitch from Poison. Low, rolls across the plate. Poison's got the call and the pitch. Low and a deep ball to center field. It'll be a stand-up double. Christy Skane coming in. Pushing Babrock to third base. Everett with 2 in scoring position. Classical with 1 out. Poison with the pitch. Right down the center. Can't get the piece that she wanted. So that will roll foul. Kaylee Rossi up to bat. Rossi the catcher for Everett. A bit inside. Count now, 1-1. A little bit of steam on that one for Poison. 1-2 count. Strike 3. Her first strikeout of the day. Poison with the pitch. Right down the middle. Seems like she's finding her groove here. 2 outs and an 0-1 count. Everett with 2 in scoring position. Poison gets the call. High pop fly, infield. Catcher's under it. Can't field it cleanly, but it falls foul. Not a cloud in the sky today as temperatures approach a more reasonable condition to be outside. We'll be looking forward to more spring sports provided to you by Lynn Educational Television. One and 2 count. Low and inside. Must have caught her in the toe. Ump tells the player to take their base. We got 3 on here for Everett. 2 outs. Poison with 1 strikeout so far. Gianna Masucci, the shortstop for the Crimson, trying to drive one in. One ball, no strikes, 2 outs here in the top of the first. The Crimson with loaded bases. Swing and a miss, 1-1 count. Ball will fall into right field. That'll send 2 home for the Crimson Tide. Alexa Uga up to bat for the Crimson Tide. Pitch from Poison. Poison's got the call and the pitch. Fouled back. 0-2 count. 2 outs, 2 runs scored by the Crimson Tide. 2 on. Poison happy with the call and the pitch. Low and a bit inside. 1-2 count. Poison looking to put an end to this inning here for this offense attempt that Everett has put together. Ground ball to center field, sneaks past the second base person, and they're able to throw it in and throws her out at the plate. Excellent effort by the center fielder out of Lynn Classical, wearing 18, Wilson. And we'll see her up to bat. She's about 5th in the lineup. At the end of the first half of the inning, Crimson Tide leads 2-0. We'll be back after this break.
Okay. Thanks, buddy. Are you doing the announcement? Yeah. Oh, very good.
Welcome back here for the bottom of the first. Kristen Skane pitching for the Crimson Tide. And an 0-2 count. Pitch. High and gets a lot of congratulatories from the dugout on her eye. A little bit of an action on that one. Everybody's impressed with that pitch coming off of the mound there for Everett. Christy Skane doing some work here against the Rams. One and 0 count. 1 out for the Crimson Red. High and inside. Skane gets the call she wants. The pitch. Fouls back. Poison to lead off for the Rams. And now we're here with Dana. Dana, the second baseman out of Lynn Classical. 2-2 count. One out here for the Crimson Red. Gain with the pitch. Line drive. Can't make it past the second baseman. A high throw to first will result in a safe call for Classical. Classical gets their first hit of the game and their first hit in the GBL for their 2023 season. Lizardo with a line drive over to left field. That'll be a stand-up single. Classical with 2 on here, 1 out in the bottom of the first. Pitch down the middle. Too fast for the Rams. Skane with 1 strikeout so far. And the shot gobbled up by the shortstop, thrown out at third for the force. Classical will remain with 2 on, but we'll add another out here in the bottom of the first. Wearing number 7 up to bat for the Rams is F. Fouls it back. Correction, sorry, Wilson is up. Wearing 18. The right fielder out of Classical. The pitch. High and fast. Wilson not able to grab a hold of that one. Takes a cut for the ages. Skane gets the call that she wants. The pitch. Low. Foul ball across the first baseline. 1-2 count here for Wilson. Skane trying to get a second strikeout of the inning. And that's it. They're going to go. Both runners on base for the Rams take off for a steal, and they'll be forced back to their respective bags as Wilson fouls that one away. The pitch from Skane results in a ground ball over to the second baseman. Can't get it over to the third baseman. That's 1 across for Classical. And 2 on in scoring position. Classical happy with that effort there. A bit of an error on the end of the Crimson Tide. 2 outs, bottom of the first inning. Everett leads 2-1. Alas, up to bat. The third baseman out of Classical. Skane gets the pitch that she wants. Low and inside. 1-0 count. Classical with 2 on in scoring position. Low and inside. 2-0 count. Skane with the pitch. Low, grounded, gets past the pitcher, but gobbled up by the shortstop. She's thrown out at first. Classical able to walk away with run there. The score still remains 2-1. We'll be back with the top of the second. Welcome back here, top of the first. Everett trying to ride in a couple more. Poison up to pitch. Shot. Fouled over to the third baseline. Brianna Mason up to bat for the Everett Tide. First baseman. 1-1 count. Poison gets the call that she wants. So is that one across the plate for the second strike? Low and outside. 2-2 count. Mason with the cut. That'll be Poison's second strikeout of the game. Poison gets the call she wants, high and inside. High and outside. 2-0 count. With 1 out, no runners on. Poison with 2 strikeouts so far. Three and 0 count here. Poison with the pitch. Coach happy with that one. 3-1 count. High and outside. She'll take the base. First baseman out of Everett finds herself on for the Tide. Kayla Poison with the pitch, high and outside. Emma Longmore up to bat. Showing bunt. Classical defense is on the aware. Poison with the pitch. Fouled away. 2-2 count here in the top of the second. Everett leads 2-1. Poison with a low ball rolls across home plate. 3-2 count. Strike 3, and that's a third of the day. Up to bat for a second time, Amelia Babrock, center fielder out of Everett, and she's able to line drive one over to first base. Classical will end it there with 3 outs. Able to put some defense together against the Tide, who seemed unstoppable in the top of the first. At the end of the top of the second period inning here, Classical trails Everett 2-1. We'll be back after this break. Welcome back. Bottom of the second. Longmore's first pitch will result in the ball. Swing and a miss, 1-1 count. Foul back, 1-2 count. Meager takes a cut, fouls that one back too. Meager, the catcher for Classical. Just a bit outside, 2-2 count. Skane with 1 strikeout so far. Fouled back. Meager doing her best to stay alive. Skane with the pitch. Swing and a miss. Meager walks back to the dugout, a bit disappointed there. That'll be Skane's second strikeout of the game. High pop fly along the first base line, gobbled up cleanly for Revere. Quick out for the Rams. Nice heads-up play there by Amelia Babcock. Line drive down the first base line. And that'll be 3 for Classical. Quick half inning there. At the end of 2, Everett leads 2-1. We'll be back after this break. Welcome back to the top of the third here. The Crimson Tide leading Classical 2-0. Nice pitch. Coming off the fingertips of Poison. Michaela Poison with 3 strikeouts so far here in the game. Swing and a miss, second strike 0-2 count. Michaela Poison with the pitch. High and upside, able to strike out another one. She'll amount to 4. A lot of excitement for Lynn Classical after that one. High ball gets away from her. A little bit outside. I guess the ump disagrees. 1-1 count, 1 out. Another ball. 2-1 count, 1 out here for the Crimson Tide. Pitch from Poison, swing and a miss. Skane not able to grab that one. Low and inside. 2-2 count. I stand corrected. Nope, 2-2. High and outside. It was 3-2. After a full count and a 4th ball, the batter will take their base. Russi will earn her spot to first base here. Up to bat for the Crimson Tide, Gianna Masucci. Line drive across the third base side of the field. That'll fall foul. High ball to right field. Classical not able to get under it in time. She'll walk over to first base. Everett will end up with 2 on. Lauren Wilson not able to get under that one. Gets a little bit of encouragement from coach. And we're back to the mound with Michaela Poison to pitch. Smack dab down the middle. 0-1 count here in the top of the third. The Tide with 2 on, leading 2-1. And the Rams have been able to tally up and out here thanks to Michaela Poison's strikeout. Bit of a heads-up play there from the second baseman out of Classical. Rachel Dana. High and outside. A generous lead by Kaylee Rossi. Pitch from Poison, low and outside. 3-1 count, 1 out for the Tide. 2 on. High gets away from the catcher, but that's the 4th ball. So the runners on base will be forced to second and third. Bases loaded for the second time. against Poison as we have the infield and head coach come in for a bit of discussion on how they'll game plan this one. Alexa Uga there with the good eye.
I want to go investigate.
And after the conference on the mound, we'll be back to it here. 1 out, 2-1. The Tide leads Poison with the pitch. That one will soar below the knees. That's Ashley Seward up there. The right fielder out of Everett. Poison gets the call that she wants. Low and inside. 2-0 count. Smack dab down the middle. Poison put a little heat on that one. A shot fouled back. About as far back as you can foul a ball here at Breed. 2-2 count here. 1 out for the Rams. Bases are loaded. Poison got a lot of work to do here. Shot, line drive to center field. That will fall for a hit. Wilson is there to field it cleanly. That'll drive one in for the Tide. Tide increases their lead 3-1. Ashley Seward with their first hit of the game. Brianna Mason up to bat for the Crimson Tide. Base is still loaded. Low ball and away, rolls across home plate. Long ball to left field. That ball will fall foul. Seems to be a men's league softball hero over on the third baseline. A lot of excitement coming off of the bleachers supporting Lynn Classical today. The pitch from Poison. High and outside. 2-2 count, 1 out. Bases loaded for the Tide. Poison doing everything to get out of this inning here. Crimson able to drive one across. Strike 3. Poison earns her 5th strikeout of the game. 2 outs here. Abrella. Spit quick is what I've been instructed to say for a last name. And if I get that wrong, I apologize. We'll do our best here at LETV. Strike down the middle. The pitch low and rolls across home plate. 1-1 count, 2 outs. Here in the top of the third. Line drive, grounded over to Poison. Poison with a quick and easy out. Back to the catcher out of Classical. So, as we head into the bottom of the third, Everett able to gain 2 runs there in the first and another one here in the top of the third. Poison able to get to her 5th strikeout of the game, and we'll be back after this break to watch the Rams take their attempt at bat. Welcome back here. Bottom of the third, Classical up to bat. Line drive over to the shortstop. She's able to field that one cleanly. Catches it midair with a great attempt.
So it's on the other side.
Second baseman, Emma Longmore. Happy with that. Skane with the pitch. Line drive down to the third base line. She'll be thrown out at first. Classical's Rachel Dana not able to get that one past the third baseman. Manuela Lizardo up to bat for the Rams. Rams with 2 outs here in the bottom of the third. A little bit of a hole to dig themselves out of as they trail 2 runs. The pitch from Skane. High pop fly coming off of the bat of Lizardo. Fielded cleanly by the shortstop out of Everett. And that'll be 1-2-3 for the Rams as we head into the top of the fourth. We'll be back after this break. Welcome back here. Long pop fly, not so long. Second baseman out of Classical able to field that one cleanly. That's F. Shortstop. Lauren F. able to get under that one. Low ball inside. 1-0 count. Poison with the pitch. Grounded over along the third base line. High ball falls victim to error here. That's Emily Babcock out of Everett there. Alas, not able to get that one over quicker enough. That one gets away from Poison. Babcock will have a stand-up steal over to second. Sorry, Skane. Nope, I'm right, Babcock. First softball game, people. Happy to bring it to you here from LATV. Pitch high and away. Babcock will have another steal. And now the Tide has one in scoring position. Christy Skane awaiting the pitch from Poison. Kayla's pitch grounded down the third base line. And she's patient as it rolls over the foul line. Caleb Poison's pitch, low and inside. 3-1 count. The pitch fouled away. It'll stay in the park, but not in the field. No hazards for the varsity English baseball game. Our neighbors for the day. Caleb Poison's pitch. Low and outside. Result in a walk. Christy Skane will trot all over to first base. Up to bat for the Tide, Kaylee Rossi. Two on, one at first and one on third here. Poison with 5 strikeouts so far today. 1 out here in this inning. The pitch straight down the middle. 0-2 count. Three to 1 here in the top of the 4th. Poison with the pitch. High and inside. A steal, stand up. Skane able to get in scoring position here for the Tide. 2 on for the Crimson Tide. And 1 out here in the top of the 4th. The pitch straight down the middle, and that's the 3rd strike. And that'll be Poison's 6th strikeout of the game. Gianna Masucci up to bat for Everett. The pitch from Poison. Just a bit high. 1-0 count. 2 outs here for the Rams. At the top of the 4th. Poison with the pitch. Masucci with the line drive. Hits third base. That'll drive 2 home for the Crimson Tide. Classical trying to make up the difference and keep Masucci at second. Top of the 4th here, 2 outs. Crimson Tide improve their lead 5-1 against the Rams. Rams in their home opener here for the GBL. And Everett already amounting to victories this season so far. Pitch from Poison. Low. 1-0 count. Alexa Uga up to bat for the Crimson Tide. The pitch. Line drive over to the second baseman. That's picked up cleanly. Fielded over to first base. Nice heads-up play coming from Rachel Dana. As we head into the bottom of the 4th, Classical trails 5-1. We'll be back right after this break. All right, welcome back. Bottom of the 4th here, Classical trying to dig themselves out of a hole as they trail 5-1. First pitch coming out of the glove of Christy Skane. Ahita down the middle. Pitch, line drive over to the shortstop. Fielded cleanly. Can she get there in time? No, she will not. And that's F. F leading off here for the Rams. Not able to do it. Lauren will head back to the dugout. Sorry, Nevaeh F. As Lauren Wilson comes up to bat for the Rams. Skane's pitch straight down the middle. Wilson awaiting the pitch from Skane. Pitch. Line drive over to the judge at first base. He'll catch one to the shin, and everybody is concerned. Here in the bottom of the fourth, I'd just like to remind our viewers, this GBL softball game here brought to you by Lynn Educational Television. Skane with the pitch. Wilson with a long ball over to right field. And an incredible heads-up play by the right fielder out of the Tide. That's Ashley Seward. Skane certainly happy with that effort. Swing and a miss. 2 outs here in the bottom of the fourth. Classical struggled these last 2 innings. Line drive fielded cleanly by the third baseman. Able to get that over to first base for their third out. 1-2-3 effort by the Crimson Tide there. And alas, will fall victim to the defense of the Tide. So, as we head into the top of the 5th inning here, Everett leads Classical 5-1. We'll be back right after this break. Welcome back here, top of the 5th inning. Everett leading 5-1. The pitch from Poison, low and inside. Pitch high and outside. Poison with the pitch. Seamless down the middle. 2-1 strike, 2-1 count. Foul ball, 2-2 count. High pop fly. Second baseman able to get that one. Rachel Dana, another heads-up play. Line drive, sneaks past Poison. Dana's there on the throw to first. Can't get there in time. Brianna Mason will find herself on base again. Up to bat for the Crimson Tide, Arabella Svitquick. Awaits the pitch from Poison. Poison set. With a line drive over to the shortstop this time, able to force the out at second.
It's supposed to be in the ground like that. Yeah, it's because they're not
pitch from Poison high. And back to the top of the lineup here for Everett. Emma Longmore, second baseman out of Everett. 2 outs here. Top of the 5th. Everett leads 5-1 and a 1-0 count. Poison with the pitch. Fouled away. 1-1. Poison gets the pitch that she wants. Set. High ball. 1 on for the Crimson Tide. 3-1 count here. Low and away. She'll take her base. And Amelia Babcock coming up for the Everett Crimson Tide. Two outs here in the top of the 5th. Kayla Poison's pitch. Smooth down the middle. 0-1 count. Fouled away. And that ball will be fouled too far for Brianna Braswell to get to. Poison with 6 strikeouts so far in the game. High pop fly fouled out of the park. 1-2 count here. 2 outs. Top of the 5th. Everett still leading 5-1 with 2 on, 1 in scoring position. And that'll be your 7th of the game. Classical able to get out of a bit of a pinch there. Kayla Poison able to get her 7th strikeout of the game. And we'll be back to you with the bottom of the 5th after this break. Welcome back here. Bottom of the 5th. Pop fly out of the park. Gaines still on the mound for Everett. Leads off the bottom of the 5th pretty well here. 0-2 count. And that pop will end up in the glove of Skane. Skane says she'll handle it on her own. 1 out here. Skane with the pitch. And a heck of a cut for the Rams. Pitch popped up. Second baseman able to get that one cleanly. Mills trying to get a piece of that one. Doesn't get it exactly where she wants it. Results in an easy out for Emma Longmore. 2 outs here. Bottom of the 5th. Swing and a miss. Brooke Braswell up to bat for the Rams. Brooke with a line drive down first base. Gobbled up cleanly by the first baseman out of Everett, Brianna Mason. So another 1-2-3 effort for the defense out of Everett. The score still remains 5-1 here as we head into the top of the 6th inning. We'll be back after this break. Welcome back here. Top of the 6th inning. Classical trailing 4 runs. Swing and a miss. Nice start from Michaela Poison. That one will roll past. 1-1 count. The pitch. Low. 2-1 count. Fouled away. 2-2. Christy Skane up to bat for the Crimson Tide. Had a pretty good effort on the mound so far this game. High and away. Skane still takes a cut at it. That's 8 for Michaela Poison. Poison with the pitch. Just a bit outside. 1 out here. Top of the 6th inning. Rams got to put a good defensive effort together so they can get back into the batter's box as they trail 4 runs here. Two and 1 count. Swing and a miss. Kaylee Rossi up to bat for the Tide. 2-2 count here. Low and inside. Full count. 1 out. No base runners on. The pitch. Long ball over the first baseline. That ball will fall foul. Wilson trying to get over there in time. Not able to get there. Lauren Wilson getting a little bit of coaching advice from the dugout. That one gets away from Poison, results in a walk. First walk of the inning. With a base runner on, things are getting a little tighter for the Classical defense. Pitch from Poison. Low and inside. Gianna Masucci up to bat. Her last at bat resulted in 2 RBIs. With a stand-up double, she drove one down the third baseline. pitch, grounded and foul ball. 1-1 count, one out here in the top of the 6th inning. One runner on for Everett. The pitch, swing and a miss. Suchi can't make contact. 1-2 count here. Poison trying to get to the 9th strikeout of the game. Won't get it there. Ball, ground ball over to the 3rd base line. Not fielded clean enough by Classical. And that will leave us with 2 base runners on. Kaylee Rossi in scoring position. That ball gets away from the catcher. Now Everett's got 2 in scoring position, 1 out, 1-1 count here in the top of the 6th inning. And a little bit of fatigue may be setting in for Poison. Poison earning her 8th strikeout this inning. Two, 1 count, 1 out. 2 on in scoring position for Everett. Pitch from Poison. Line drive over to the 2nd baseman, fielded up cleanly by Dana, able to get that one over to 1st base. But Everett will drive 1 home. That increases their lead 6-1. 2 outs here for the Rams. And a sacrifice grounder for Everett. Ashley Seward up to bat for the Tide. Pitch straight down the middle, soars right over the top of her bat. 0-1 count. Line drive down the 1st baseline. That'll fall foul. 0-2 count. 2 outs in favor of the Rams. One in scoring position for Everett. The pitch from Poison. Line drive to center field. Able to get under it cleanly. That's number 23, Lizardo. Able to clean that one up for the Rams. And we'll head into the bottom of the 6th here. Classical got a lot of work to do to dig themselves out of this one as they give up another run here. 6-1, Everett leads. We'll be back right after this break. Welcome back here, bottom of the 6th inning. Classical got a lot of work to make up here. The pitch from Skane. First one's a strike. Ball short, able to get it over to 1st base, but not in time. Classical will end up with their first on base this inning here. Long ball over to right field. That will fall. Classical rounding out to the fence. Poison will stand up and walk across home plate. It'll be a stand-up triple for Rachel Dana out of Lynn Classical. A lot of excitement from the Classical bench. 6-2 here. Manuela Lizardo up to bat. Takes the first one. Dana with an outstanding effort on defense and offense today. The ball's fouled away into the Classical dugout. Not sure if Lizardo couldn't get a hang of that one or may have a gripe with somebody on the team. We'll go with the first option there. Skane with the pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-2 count here. Sorry. 3 strikes. That'll be Skane's 4th strikeout of the game. Lizardo can't get a piece of that one. She'll walk back to the bench with nothing. Nevaeh F up to bat for the Rams. A little too patient on that one. 0-2 count. High ball, good eye. 1-2 count. Nevaeh F awaits the pitch. Inside. Good eye. 2-2 count here. 1 out for the Rams. 1 in scoring position. Dana hoping to see a base hit here. Come off of the bat of F so she can walk across home. That'll help split the difference for Classical. High ball over to right field. And able to get there quickly, Ashley Seward, a right fielder out of Everett. That will be sent back to the dugout. And stepping up to the plate, Lauren Wilson. High ball. Classical is able to drive one more home. Dana tags up at third. Crimson tied, leading 6-3 here, bottom of the 6th inning. The pitch from Skane. Wilson fouls that one back. Oh, and 1 count. Ground ball over to the pitcher. Skane throws over to first base, gets that one cleanly. And they're going to head into the dugout here for the top of the 7th. So after 6, Classical able to earn 2 runs there. Able to bring their runs to a total of 3 so far. A lot of work to do here. They're looking to improve on the defensive front. Walk away with a 1-2-3 out situation so they can get back up to bat. They got to do the best that they can to keep the Everett Tide at bay right now. So after 6, Everett leads 6-3. We'll be back right after this break. Poison on the mound again for Classical. Long ball over to center field. Fielded cleanly by Lizardo. Lizardo with the last out of the last inning and the first out of this inning. 1 out in favor of the Rams. Poison with the pitch. Smack dab down the middle. Swing and a miss. 0-2 count here. Kayla Poison doing her best to keep herself composed. Trying to get to 9 strikeouts so far. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and she'll try to steal first. Brooke Braswell is there for the heads-up play. Nice effort from the catcher out of Lynn Classical. Meager. 2 outs here. Top of the 7th. The Tide leading 6-3. Oh and 1 count. Bit inside. 1-1. The pitch high and outside. 2-1 count. High and outside again. Longmore at bat for the Tide. 3-1 count. Low and inside. Longmore will take her base. 2 outs, 1 on. As Amelia Babcock comes up to bat. The pitch from Poison. Fouled away. Line drive gets past Poison. Fielded cleanly by the shortstop. Thrown over to Dana playing second base. And that will bring the Rams in for their last attempt here to make up a difference of 3. We'll be back with the bottom of the 7th after this break. Welcome back here. Bottom of the 7th. Swing and a line drive to center field. Everett's able to field that one cleanly. Good heads-up play by Amelia Babcock. Last hoping to walk away with that one. Meager up to bat for the Classical Rams. Picking up the pace. Long, high, pop fly. Shortstop's able to field that one cleanly. 2 outs. 6-3. The bottom of the 7th. Mills on her way to the box. The pitch, low and inside. Skane with 4 strikeouts on the game so far. The pitch, high. 2-0 count. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 7th. The Rams trail 3 runs. No base runners on. Fouled back. 2-1 count here. pitch from Skane. Swing and a miss. 2-2. 2 outs right now for the Rams. Swing and a miss. And that will be the 5th strikeout for Skane. Skane ending it on the strikeout here at the Breed softball field. After 7, Everett will walk away with the win, earning 6 runs as Classical falls with 3. They will improve to a record of 3-0 in the GBL as Classical falls in their home opener, leaving them at a record of 0-1. Pretty good effort on behalf of Michaela Poison. Earned herself 8 strikeouts today. Quite the effort from the pitcher. And we'll be back this week with some more Classical softball. We're looking forward to seeing you tune on in. Here at the end of 7, Everett wins by 3 runs. We're happy to bring you GBL softball from Lynn Educational Television. I'm Sean Donahue, and on behalf of my camera guy, Mr. Gome, happy to have you here. Thank you, and all the best.